Hello, my name is Peter Wallace and I'm the leader of the Australian Conservative Party. The number one political issue in Australia never gets a mention, and that is democracy. Australia is not a democracy. We are all politically owned by the Liberal-Labor duopoly. This weekend, we will once again elect Liberal or Labor as government. No other party can possibly win. But we don't elect them because we like them. We elect them because of political corruption. Liberal and Labor have total control over the corrupt preferential voting system, which has seen them win 99.2% of all seats in the lower house of Parliament over the last 50 years of regular general elections. And that leaves us all politically owned by the Liberal-Labor duopoly. There is nothing more important to Australia becoming a democracy than breaking the Liberal-Labor duopoly, and I know exactly how to do it. Go to my website, conservatives.com.au, read about it. All the links are there on the homepage. But here is an outline. Preferential voting is 100% responsible for the Liberal-Labor duopoly. So all we have to do to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly is abolish preferential voting. But of course, Liberal and Labor won't agree to that, so we'll have to force them. And here is the political strategy. There are three key elements to the political strategy: private members' bills in the Senate, a High Court action, and a citizen-initiated plebiscite. I will introduce private members' bills into the Senate for the abolition of preferential voting. Liberal and Labor will see the inherent risk of voting down the bills because to vote them down, they will effectively be saying to the Australian people, no, you can't have democracy, we want to continue to politically own you. But they will vote the bills down because they will want to maintain their powerful duopoly. The media will be all over the issue and they will tear Liberal and Labor to pieces for blocking the bills. At that point, I will initiate a High Court action and a citizen-initiated plebiscite. The High Court action will challenge the constitutionality of the preferential voting system. The citizen-initiated plebiscite will ask the Australian people if they want to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly. Then, while the heat is on, I will once again introduce the bills into the Senate for the abolition of preferential voting. And if Liberal and Labor once again vote the bills down, then on their heads be it. There is more to the strategy. You can read about it on my website, conservatives.com.au. There are also components of the strategy that I'm not releasing publicly at this stage because I don't want Liberal and Labor to know about them. If you want to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly, there are a few things you have to do. First, you have to elect me to the Senate for New South Wales with your first preference vote. Although I am the leader of the Australian Conservative Party, it is a brand new party and it's not registered yet because we're having an early election. So I'm running as an independent, which means I'm only below the line, not above the line. I will be hard to find on the ballot paper, so print my how to vote card off my website, conservatives.com.au, and take it with you to vote. If you want to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly, please share this video with everyone you know. Share it on your social media networks with your friends, family, work colleagues. If I don't get elected, this doesn't happen. I am the only candidate with the knowledge to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly. This issue is not even on the political radar of any other candidate. I have been working on it for years. So please share this video widely. Number 3. The Australian Conservative Party is a brand new party. We don't have the resources to have people handing out how to vote cards right across New South Wales. So if you want to help break the Liberal-Labor duopoly, take it upon yourself to print my how to vote card off my website, conservatives.com.au, and take the initiative to hand out how to vote cards on election day yourself. Number 4, and this is very important, to all those people who are thinking of voting for other candidates with their first preference in the Senate this weekend, in particular, people who are thinking of voting for the Australian Liberty Alliance, you have to know that if they get elected and introduce bills into Parliament, Liberal and Labor will come together and vote those bills down, especially any contentious bills. The first step in protecting Australia's future is to break the Liberal-Labor duopoly. And unfortunately, the Australian Liberty Alliance doesn't have a single policy to achieve that. There is only one candidate that has a strategy to achieve that, and that is me. And that means vote 1 Wallace, vote 2 Smith, vote 3 Anderson. Australia's future depends on it. Don't shoot Australia in the foot by not electing me to the Senate this weekend. There is nothing more important to Australia becoming a democracy and protecting Australia's future than breaking that insidious Liberal-Labor duopoly. Thank you.